I think this program is absolutely essential. I mean, it really teaches people about tolerance and, I mean, how other people can be different and you can just accept them.
I just think Kidsbridge is a great organization, and I think it's really helpful for the kids of today because they're going to be the future, and the more they learn today about being better people, the better adults they'll be.
I think it's really important because a lot of things that happen in schools now aren't what should be happening because they are either humiliating or they're just mean, or they they discriminate against people. Like, even though we're in a modern time where people think that discriminating doesn't happen, it still does happen, very much so.
In 2006, Kidsbridge collaborated with TCNJ's Education Department to establish a tolerance museum on campus that addresses issues of prejudice and discrimination. Since then, this unique partnership has grown to include students from the Departments of Psychology, Communication, Graphic Arts, and the Bonner Center for Community and Civic Engagement. Hundreds of college students have volunteered to be docents or to decorate and expand the museum's exhibits. Together, children and college students learn how to make better character education and diversity appreciation decisions.
The Kidsbridge Children's Museum is tolerance, character education, and diversity appreciation, very multicultural, and we talk about all different kinds of aspects of that, including character education. We have an exhibit on name calling, we have an exhibit on stereotypes, we have an exhibit on bystander behavior, that kids should learn to make the right choices, sensitivity to the disabled and special needs. We have a Kids Heroes room and many other exhibits. But it's a dialogue with the exhibit and with the college students, because we're on the college campus of the College of New Jersey.
Hi, how are you?
I brought the kids here last year, and they were able to use some of the things that you learned here at the museum in the classroom and around the school. So they were able to use strategies to deal with issues as far as bullying and name calling.
I like the feeling rub because I could tell how I am, and people could know how I could treat other people.
I feel it's like a safe haven for these children where they're allowed to come in and express the way they're feeling. Sometimes, you know, they may be scared to speak to their parents or even a teacher. We're there to listen to them and not pass any judgment, and just to help them.
We need these programs for our young people. I think that generally people just kind of overlook that whole affective domain and don't realize that, you know, we're not just teaching the skills, like the writing skills, the math skills, but we also have to teach those skills where children can relate to one another, interpersonal skills, and those are not things that are just inherent. They're learned behaviors, and activities need to take place to help children to live in a more peaceful and cooperative and understanding society.
The mini museum is really bringing the mission of Kidsbridge to life for both the kids and for the college students, and creating a program within a museum exhibit that they can bring back to the classroom and also can bring back to their families.
The other activity we have is sensitivity. We're trying to teach sensitivity and empathy to persons with disabilities. A TCNJ student, John, is blind. He is surrounded by kids with his seeing eye dog, Marco. Talks about Braille. He has a talking typewriter and a talking watch, and the kids ask him questions, very frank questions. Kidsbridge also educates middle schoolers. We have curriculum on the history of discrimination in this country. We create a dialogue with the middle schoolers in terms of the issues of the United States' past and their obligation to do it better.
Kidsbridge Museum is significant for my children because
it's hands-on and it keeps them stimulated. I enjoyed that you took the children on a campus tour because I want them to know that they can go to college. Every child has that opportunity, and they have to work hard and they have to study hard and have good behavior. But every child does have the opportunity to get an education. They can get scholarships, and there is a way for them to come here.
It was the best field trip I ever been on.
Who can go to college?
I can go to college!
Beyond the museum experience, Kidsbridge conducts weekly life skills programs in Trenton elementary and middle schools.
It is that display of power that separates the haves of this world from the have-nots.
Facilitator Bruce Boyd helps kids learn to make positive changes. Lessons are aspirational and include respect, nutrition, gang resistance, resume writing, and how to fill out job and college applications. Small group discussions give every kid a voice. Here's what they say about Kidsbridge programs.
My eyes are opening, and I really see that there is a future, and there is a dream and hope.
Kidsbridge is a major key to my success and a great stepping stone in my life. I feel that Kidsbridge has changed my whole outlook on life.
North Jersey like.
North Jersey, say hope open.
Because of this program, I value myself and my family. To put this in one phrase, Kidsbridge has prepared me for my next step in life.
Students from the College of New Jersey volunteer to be mentors for the life skill programs in Trenton.
Being a mentor, coming every week, it's really impacting. I came from the same place they come from, and I went through the same situations they went through, except I made a different choice at a certain point in time. I can relate to all their problems, I can relate to all their issues, and I feel that they're more likely to relate to someone who can relate to them. It's different when you bring a stranger who understands nothing about their background and about what it's like to grow up in the inner city. For every one person that we can help and every one person we can prevent from going through the path of violence, that one person can end up helping another person down the line. And hope is necessary, and Kidsbridge is hope.
It really reaches out and teaches kids, especially in those early years to the teen years, of how important character development is and how important tolerance is and how important just being a good citizen is all about. And I really encourage you to come out and say it.
The excitement of this museum and the programs that we do, our life skill programs, is really reaching kids. Teaching bullies not to be bullies, how to direct that very positive energy into positive choices. Victim empowerment, how to teach kids to advocate for themselves and to stop being a victim at a very early age.